Hi students, we will look into the fifth topic of Unit 1, that is major application areas of embedded system. So we will study what are the major areas in which embedded systems are used. So the major application areas are 11 in numbers. So the first one is consumer electronics, consumer electronic products, household appliances, home automation and security systems, then automotive industry, automobile industry, telecommunication, then peripherals, computer networking systems, healthcare management systems, then measurement and instrumentation, then banking and retail, then card readers. So these are some major application areas of embedded systems. So one by one we will check. First one is consumer electronics. Consumer electronics products like camcorders, cameras, etc. Okay, so these are all data acquisition devices. Okay, so we can capture some data, video files and audio signals we can capture using this consumer electronic devices. So these are all embedded systems. Okay, so it consists of a hardware and a firmware. So it is used for a fixed applications. Okay. Second one is household appliances. Okay. So nowadays we have smart TVs, televisions, okay, DVD players, then washing machine, fridge, microwave oven. Okay. So these are all examples of what? Household appliances that use the embedded system technology. Okay, so all these consist of what? A hardware, an electronic or mechanical hardware, and all are controlled using a microcontroller, and there is a firmware that is loaded into the microcontroller. So another one application area is home automation. Home automation and security systems. Okay, home automation. What is home automation? So nowadays we can control our home appliances using smart devices. If you have a smartphone, you install an application, then you can control your AC from anywhere else in the world. Okay, so if you connect to internet and you check the IP address of your air conditioner, then you can turn on or turn off or increase the temperature or decrease the temperature. So whatever application you can do. Okay, another one is sprinklers, water sprinklers in your lawn. Okay, so if you are using an embedded system based or a microcontroller based sprinkler, what is the advantage? So there is no need for the gardener to water the plants daily. Okay, so every day at a particular time the sprinkler will turn on, it will sprinkle water, then it will turn on after a particular some time. Okay, next is intruder detection system. Okay, if an intruder is coming, okay, we can connect ultrasonic sensors or infrared sensors. Okay, so if an intruder is coming, okay, if an external person is coming to our home without our knowledge, we can identify. Okay, so if a person is coming at the gate, okay, so we can check whether that person is important or not. If it is not important, we can say something and he may go. Okay, so that type of detection systems are there. Okay, then closed circuit TV, CCTV cameras. Okay, so we can see in our college also CCTV cameras everywhere it is fitted. Okay, to track the movements of students and faculties. Okay, so we can use what? These CCTV cameras. Okay, so these are all some examples for what? Embedded system. This is one application area. Okay, a major application area: security, surveillance, home automation. Okay, so you may have heard, by using your mobile app you can control your light. It is there. Okay, anything you can control using your mobile phones or a smart remote control, or using Alexa, Google Assistant. Okay, so that type of devices you can use. Another one is automotive industry. Okay, so if you look into a car, okay, is it an embedded system? Yes, it is a, we can say it is a medium scale embedded system. Okay, so what are the electronic or controller controlled devices in a car? One is ABS. You may have heard of ABS, anti-locking braking system. Okay, so it is used to avoid skidding of the vehicle. If you are moving in a very high speed, suddenly if you want to brake, okay, what happens? There may be a chance of accident. Okay, the car will skid. Okay, it will lose its control. But if you are using ABS, it will apply this brake in fixed time interval. Okay, so that it will not stop suddenly. It will take some time to stop, but it will not skid. That is what is called ABS. So it is purely controlled by a microcontroller. Then engine control: the speed of the engine is controlled by a control system. Okay, that is also a microcontroller based thing. Then ignition system: so you may have heard of multi-point MPFI, multi-point fuel injection system, that is present in most of the bikes. Okay, so it is used for controlling the amount of fuel that we are using for the combustion at a particular time. Okay, so that is a ignition system. Then GPS or GPS, that is automatic navigation system. So nowadays we can see driverless cars are also there. Okay, so they can travel, they will sense inputs from the environment. Okay, using cameras, lidars, etc., we can sense the inputs, and according to that input the car will run automatically. Okay, so that is the application in what? Automotive industry. Next important application is what? Cellular telephones. So we can say cellular telephone is an embedded system. Okay, so it is having a software and a hardware. Okay, so nowadays the cellular system is like a smartphone. Okay, smartphone in the sense it is having a processor, and we can install any application, we can work on any application, we can perform any operations. Okay, we can acquire data, we can connect it to the internet, so many applications. So if you look into some 2000, year 2000, okay, so what was the cell phone available? A normal cell phone. Okay, so it doesn't have an operating system. Simply we can call, we can dial, call, we can text, that's it. Okay, so that type of cellular phones used microcontrollers. Okay, fixed program, the user cannot alter any program, it is fixed. Okay, but in the case of nowadays you can see smartphones. Okay, so every time you can change the program, you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, so that much evolution happened in what? 20 years. Okay, so we may not know what will happen in the next 20 years. Okay, next is telephone switching center. Okay, so if you go to BSNL office, you can see switches. Okay, connections will be switched. If you are dialing a number, it has to be connected to the corresponding number. Okay, so for that purpose we are using what? Switches, as seen in this diagram. Okay, then multimedia applications. Okay, multimedia devices are there, audio visual, audio video devices are there. Okay, and Skype calling is there, Zoom calling, okay, conferencing, video conferencing, everything is there. So these are all some application areas in the field of telecommunication. Next is computer peripherals. Okay, so what are computer peripherals? Anything we are connecting to a computer is called a computer peripheral. For example, printer. printer is a computer preferred. Okay, is printer an embedded system? Of course, yeah, printer is an embedded system. Okay, so it will receive the data from the computer and it will print in a paper. Okay, so there are two types of printers. Inkjet printers are there. Then what is the next one? Laser printers are there. Okay, so this type of printers we can use. Then scanner. What is the use of scanner? We have a hard copy of some document. We want to convert it into a soft copy. Okay, we have to convert it into a computer file. Then what do you have to do? We will use a scanner. Then fax machines. Okay, so if you put a document or a text document or a hard copy of a printed paper in this fax machine, in the other end it will be received. Okay, so that is a fax machine. Okay, these are all embedded systems. These are all controlled by some microcontrollers. Okay, next is computer networking systems. So what are the examples of computer networking systems? One is network routers. Okay, so if you're having a broadband connection, there may be a Wi-Fi router in your home. Okay, so what is the purpose of distribute the internet? We can connect the internet through a router. Okay, then switches are there. If you want to connect a more number of things, more number of computers to a network, then we need what? Network switches. Hubs are there. Hub. Okay, so many connections will be connected together in a network hub. So these are all some application in the field of computer networking systems. Next is healthcare. So in the case of healthcare, so we have different types of scanners are there. Okay, ultrasound scanner, then ECG machines are there, electroencephalograph, that is brain waves. We have to identify the activities of brain, that is also there. Then ECG machine to find the heart rate, okay, how the heart is beating, that we can find through the ECG machines. Okay, so all these devices, all these biomedical devices comes under what? Embedded system. So as I told you previously, all these healthcare instruments, okay, diagnostic instruments or life support instruments, all are real-time systems. Okay, the functions must be performed at a particular time, otherwise there is no use. Okay, so that is the peculiarity of real-time system. Next is measurement and instrumentation. Okay, so we have so many measuring devices. Okay, so if you go to a shop, you can see a digital weighing machine. Okay, so a digital display will be there. Okay, so what is actually happening? So inside that machine there is a spring will be there. When the load is applied, the spring tension will be changed. Okay, based on that tension, some signals will be generated. Okay, some values will be generated, some electric signal will be generated. So that signal is converted into digital form. Okay, using a analog to digital converter. Okay, then it is given to a display and it is displayed, and we can see 1 kg or 2 kg or 1.5 kg, like that it will be displayed and we can take it. Okay, so it is more convenient than normal weighing machine. So previously we have some weighing machine with a needle and everything, so it may not be precise. Okay, so this one we can get up to 3 points, like 1.125 gram, 1 kilogram plus 125 grams, like that it will be displaying. Okay, so like that in electronics also we can use digital multimeters, then digital CROs, then logic analyzers are there, then programmable logic controllers are there, PLC systems are there. So these are all some examples of measurement and instrumentation applications. Next application area is banking and retail. Okay, so every time we will use which machine? Automatic teller machine or ATM. ATM is a banking device. If you put your card, if there is money in your account, you can take the money. Okay, so nowadays cash deposit machines are also there. Again, you can put cash, then you can put your card, then money will be credited to your account. That is also possible. Then currency counters, if you go to bank, you give money, they will count inside a currency counter. Okay, point of sale. Point of sale, you may have seen card swiping machine. Okay, so there is no need to carry money along with you, simply you can swipe. Okay, so these are all some embedded systems that we are using in what? Banking and retail. Then the last one is card readers, scanners. Okay, barcode scanners are there. Okay, so it will send some laser beam and it will find the barcode. Okay, so if you go to a shopping mall or some D-Mart or something, you can see if you take a product, they will simply put it to a laser scanner and they will do. There is no need to enter the amount every time, so it will automatically enter the amount into the system. So that is possible. Okay, then smart card readers are there, like employee card we can see. Then fingerprint scanners are there, biometric systems that is available in our college. Okay, staff biometric systems are there. Then handheld devices are there. We can take a card reader and we can connect any cards, okay, any memory devices, and we can read the card. So these are all embedded systems. So these all things consist of a hardware and a software. Okay, so 80% of the electronics items that we are seeing all are what? Embedded systems. Okay, so the application is not limited to these 11 things. Okay, so there are so many applications. Okay, so many major application areas are there. So that is the end of this topic. So if you have any doubts, you can contact me. Okay students, bye.